Welcome to this edition of the RacingOne Report, where we bring you up to speed on the entire world of motorsports. I'm Pete Pistone. Well, the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series is off to Darlington Raceway on Saturday night, the 11th race of the 2009 season, and the return of the Southern 500. That name brought back this weekend for the annual Mother's Day weekend trip to the track Too Tough to Tame. And the guy who won this race a year ago now joins us here on the RacingOne Report. He's also the most recent winner, going to victory lane last Saturday night at Richmond International Raceway, Kyle Busch. And Kyle, your third win of the year last weekend in Richmond, plus a nationwide series win. You're off to a great start in 2009 for Joe Gibbs Racing.
Well, to start 2009, it's been a great year. You know, we had a good run at Daytona going, a good run at California. We won at Vegas, we won at Bristol. So we've had some good runs so far this year. We've also had a couple, mishaps this year, some not so good runs with Martinsville, and Atlanta wasn't great for us. And of course, the last 4 weeks here before Richmond, we didn't do as well as we would have wanted to. So things are looking ahead right now. We won at Richmond this weekend, so that's 3 on the year. And myself and Steve Addington, we feel like we're really trying to work towards making ourselves better, making our team better, and just trying to keep up with the competition the way that things change throughout the year. And so we've got that going. We're heading to Darlington this weekend where we won last year. We feel like we've got a good basis on where we're heading, hopefully, and we can have a good solid run this weekend, get ready for the All-Star race, and try to get ready for that Coca-Cola 600 as well, too.
Well, Kyle, you also won a late model race last weekend at Southside Speedway. You do a lot of that kind of racing around the country in addition to your nationwide series, your Cup series, and, of course, your Truck Series racing. Is that more your golf game, would you say, that late model and short track racing, or do you use that as a way to maybe hone your skills for when you run on one of NASCAR's top 3 divisions?
Yeah, I've never looked at it that way. That's pretty good. That's for sure my golf game, because I have no golf game. So that's pretty much all I got for going back and doing something fun that I enjoy. And it's during the week sometimes, Mondays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays. And the Prelude's coming up in a few weeks, so I'm looking forward to going there. But my late model stuff, I own a team. I got super late models of my own, and those guys, they race all over. I like to race them as well. We had a race canceled this weekend, so I wasn't able to go, and I was pretty disappointed about that. Wanting to race that thing again. Haven't been in it for a while, so it's neat for me. I love running those cars. They're my favorite type of car, and so to just get in it and get back to the old feeling of what I grew up with is always fun.
Well, Kyle, appreciate the time today. Good luck this weekend down in Darlington.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks.
Kyle Busch of the Joe Gibbs Racing Team joining us here on the RacingOne Report. Well, in addition to all the NASCAR action this month, the month of May also means the Indianapolis Motor Speedway comes to life, and a lot of action this coming weekend with practice and qualifying for the 100th anniversary of the Indianapolis 500 on Memorial Day weekend. And joining us now on the racetickets.com hotline is the driver of the Geico KV Racing entry, Paul Tracy. He has made 5 Indianapolis 500 starts, came home second back in 2002. But, Paul, you haven't been in an Indy car since last year in Edmonton. Any concerns about getting back into the rhythm of driving an Indy car and getting back to the rhythm of driving at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway?
No, not really. I've got, a little bit more lead time to get ready for Indianapolis. There's a whole week of practice before the first week of qualifying. We went to Edmonton last summer. It was really just kind of a last-minute deal. I was actually on vacation with my wife and kids at the beach in San Diego, and got a phone call from Tony asking if I'd like to do the race in Edmonton, and that was about 3 days before I had to leave. So really didn't get any time to prepare for that, and I hadn't driven a car in 4 or 5 months. So, from that standpoint, I've kind of known for the last 3-4 weeks that I was, this deal was going to come together. I've had time to get ready for it mentally and physically, and the team is obviously got fast cars this year, so they were looking for, a veteran driver to make their assault on, with KV at the 500. So, we all kind of share the same goal, and that's to go there and try to win the race.
Paul Tracy joining us here on the racetickets.com hotline on the Racing One Report. Keep it right here at racingone.com, folks, all weekend long, 24/7. We'll have the complete world of motorsports covered for you, and we'll see you next time. Before we go, here's a look at this weekend's racing calendar here at racingone.com. See you next time, everyone.